Hey guys, welcome to another video for Chives TV. So as promised, I'm coming back with a lot more videos and content for you guys this year. And I wanted to talk about something that, a lot of my friends have asked me. And today we're going to talk about the GoPro. What is the best action camera out there? Look, I've tried the Sony. I've tried the other brands that I won't mention. The Sony's not bad actually, I'm pretty good with it. I've had GoPros though, however, since their first generation. I've gone from a GoPro 1 to 3, which I got stolen in Mexico, which sucks. And finally I have the GoPro Hero4 here with me, and this is a silver edition. And we're going to talk about this a little bit, and I'm going to tell you why. And this is mainly for a video for my buddies who are asking me a ton of questions. Because I just got back from Maui, and you know what? I love this thing. And it's the best tool to have. It's really, really fun to take this little guy around with you. It's not, it's super compact, as you can tell. It's really small. So it's not a burden to take it anywhere with you. And honestly, with a light, selfie stick, which still has some sea salt in there from the looks of it, it's really easy to carry around. It's got a little strap, and take it along with you, and you're done, right? But it's got a lot of purposes. It's got a lot of use. You can do a lot of cool creative things with it. I'm going to show you exactly how I do and get some creative shots with it. I don't have all the accessories here because some of it's still packed away. But let's go ahead and take a look. Alright guys, so let's talk about the GoPro. The GoPro itself is the GoPro Hero 4 Silver. So I bought the silver because I liked to have the let's see if it'll turn on. Yeah, there he is. I hope it shows in the background. Ooh, gnarly! Right? Yeah, it does. So it's got the LCD in the background. It's actually pretty cool. It's come in handy quite a bit for when I go swimming in the ocean with it, and I'm actually seeing exactly what I'm filming with it. It's really neat. So in terms of composition and in terms of what kind of footage you're getting, you're getting the right shot the first time around, especially if you don't have another opportunity to get another shot. So I'm going to show you guys here how that was really important. We're going to cut to this right now, and I'm going to show you exactly the footage of the sea turtle. You'll see here, like the moment I put my head down and I turn it right on, you get to see that I can follow that sea turtle with the camera and make sure that turtle's in frame the whole time I'm swimming with it. And that's a huge advantage to having the LCD with you. To be honest with you, at first I didn't see any value in having the LCD, but now I really do. Does it gobble more, juice? Yeah, obviously it's gonna have a little bit more juice, but I set it so that it gives me only 1 minute of LCD time, and after that shuts off. Most of the time that's enough, and I'll explain to you why. If I'm doing a quick video, like 20-30 seconds, so obviously it's gonna stay on the whole time, so I get to see everything that I need to, right? And if I'm gonna do a much longer video, typically I'm gonna have it mounted. So I have it mounted on the car. So this is a car mount that mounts like this, and then the camera mounts like that. Hopefully you guys can see another focus for you. Or I'll have it mounted on, another platform. Actually, I can mount this on the window too and have it stick out on the side of the car as I drive along if I want to. But either way, I'll have it mounted. If it's mounted, then it's going to be a stationary camera for either time-lapse or other video purposes. And I'm gonna have that picture composed anyways already, so I won't have to worry about it. So that's the benefit of having the LCD with you. The unit itself is pretty cool. It's a lot slimmer than it used to be. The batteries are a lot more powerful, and you know, we're gonna talk about accessories and all that kind of stuff. This is why the kids here, but you know, having extra batteries with this little guy really comes in handy, and you don't need, you know, 17 batteries. You just need 3. 3 is more than enough to last you a day and a half, 2 days full of tons of cool footage. Okay. The other thing I like about this guy is that the quality of the image, I find the dynamic range on this is so much better than the Hero 3, in my opinion anyways. I found the dynamic range to be really, really cool. I had it set on 30 and 60 frames a second on 1080. I like the 60 frames a second, give it a really cool look, but the 30 frames is still, you know, my favorite, I think, overall, and I'll go back to it. It's got lots of new features, and if you're, there's a lot of people asking too, is the LCD a touchscreen? Yes, it is a touchscreen. However, you cannot use it with the waterproof case in the back. You will be able to use it with this a different backing. It's I don't know if I have it here. I don't think I do. It's a thin kind of plastic along with the case. It will go down in water and be waterproof for I think up to 1 meter. So that's ideal if you're not going to go diving with it or snorkeling with it. And if you know it's going to rain, but it's got touchscreen features. You can change your features very quickly using your touchscreen there. The other button that they have is this little guy right here. This used to be the Wi-Fi button on the Hero 3. It's no longer the case. Now they've switched so that this is actually the settings button. So now you have to go click, 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 click 1,000 times just to get to the settings, and then if you miss it, you have to go back and loop around it. Well, this thing has it so that you can change the settings right over here. Super convenient, easy to do, changes your settings instantly. That's really crucial if you're taking it. For me, for example, I took this, you know, I had it mounted in the car on time lapse and taking pictures every couple seconds, to if, you know, it was taking too long between pictures, I could switch it out very quickly, right? Or if I just took it off and I decided to switch to something else, and then I'm like, oh, okay, you know, I'll go from 30 frames to 60 frames on 1080. Perfect. I can just switch it like that. The features I'm not going to go over. You can read. You guys can all take a look at the specs. It's been out for a while now, so nothing new. I just want to talk about it. Now, another reason why I like the GoPro system, it's robust, guys. It's just super solid. It's, you know, it's been in my backpack. It travels. It's gone to all sorts of places with me. It's gone hiking. It's gone to the hot springs. It's gone to, not this particular version, but the other versions, and it's super solid, guys. You know what? As long as you take care of the seals around it and make sure there's no dust and there's no you know, sand stuck in between the seals, you have a fantastic seal, and this unit will take you deep underwater and it will give you beautiful footage. I can't say enough about this guy. I really love the GoPros. Also, I liked how they changed kind of like the framing on here now. It's a little bit different than what it used to be on the 3, but it's just, you know, cosmetic, but I do like it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go into the accessories now. The accessories, what do I use for accessories? What do I carry around every day all the time when I go on my trips? Well, I bought this guy right here. This is called a GoPole. I don't even know the brand. I really don't care about the brands. It's whether it works for me or not. This little guy is pretty cool. You have your mount here, and it's plastic, very durable plastic, so it's not going to rust on you. And if you go to anywhere with sea salt, you'll see it will rust. As a matter of fact, I still have a little bit of you know, salt buildup right over here because, you know, it was submerged most of the time. But you can just undo it here, pull it out, there you go, and adjust it to whatever height you see fit. Boom. This little guy is super easy to carry around. I carry it around with me all the time. I'm going to talk about it a little bit here because there's some stuff that really annoyed me about it. But let's talk about the positive first. Construction, super well made. I ran into corals with this. I took it, and it like I said, it was in my backpack a lot, and it traveled, and nothing broke. It's still solid. I really like it. It's the same one that I lost with my GoPro Hero 3 back in Mexico, or should I say stolen. sad story really. The mount here is very solid, flexible. This comes with the mount here, so I'm going to go ahead and the screw mount here. There he is. So you can do it like this, so you can take your selfies, right? Also very adjustable. Like I said, it's, you know, it's a good solid piece. The only thing I didn't like, and I don't know if you'll get to see it in the cut videos I'll put in here, but this thing, it resonates. You'll have this around your wrist, which is great. By the way, the wrist strap is really solid too. You have this around your wrist, right? And the problem with this right here will actually resonate throughout the tube and right into your camera, and you'll get to hear that very, very often, and it can be incredibly loud. There was a couple times where, you know, we were on the beach and we were running, and you could hear this, you know, just because, you know, I was in the water and whatnot, right? That's the only downfall I see with it. I really didn't like that. You know, it can come apart if you really want to, or if I were anybody else, I would probably try and dip this into, like, you know, at least the tip of it into like some sort of plastic stuff, so that way this doesn't resonate, but I don't know how that's going to work. I'll try that another time. This doesn't come out very easily, so it's not going to come loose on you. Like I said, this thing is pretty well built. That's my only complaint about it, is that this thing resonates, makes a noise, and you can hear it throughout the tube right into the camera, okay? So, alright, so what kind of memory card would you use for this? I'll put the link down there. I can't remember the brand of the memory card that I use. SP? I got this on Amazon at a fantastic deal. I got 2 of them actually. They use micro SD, but I make sure to use high quality micro SD. Hopefully this thing focuses for you. But this is 64 gig, high speed. It's a class 10 micro XD. And you know what? It worked flawlessly. I have 2 of them because I love to carry contingencies. It's super important that you carry contingency. If one card burns or gets corrupted, at least you didn't lose your entire trip. So switch it out, you know, a couple days here and there with this guy, a couple days here and there with the other guy. And if anything does happen, you know, the case didn't seal properly, and you decide to jump into the water, and all of a sudden, you know, it wrecks the camera, and hopefully not, but, you know, and wrecks the memory card, then at least you're safe. You have half of your trip saved, which is better than nothing. I mean, let's face it, right? So I have that. It comes with a micro SD adapter, so that you can actually just put this in right into your computer, which I do, and it transfers incredibly quickly. These cards are phenomenal. Like I said, I'll post up the link on it. You can read the reviews on the card. I'm not going to go into details with it, but it is amazing, amazing, amazing cards. I can't wait to use this with my upcoming toy coming in February, they said? Yeah, February. It's called the Lily, and that's the drone that follows you around. So I'm going to be able to use this along too, so that'll be pretty cool. So how do I carry my memory cards? Well, I have a memory card holder. This, again, I got from Amazon. I got it for dirt cheap. It's made out of plastics. Actually, I think I got it on eBay. But yeah, you put your memory card like this. Bam, bam. It's waterproof. There it is. It can hang off whatever you like. Your bag, your whatever, right? So I usually don't take an extra memory card with me when I'm going to the beach, just because that's a little bit cumbersome to carry all this stuff around. But, you know, I like to leave this in my room, and it's a good contingency plan. So accessories, like I said, we talked about a little bit about this car adapter. I use this a lot, and I absolutely love it to make my goofy videos with Anna when we go on trips. You just mount this on the car. It's got a suction cup, super good quality. This is actually a GoPro made mount, super well made. It's nice and light. It's easy to pack. You can take it anywhere with you. Lots of variety on how you can, you know, move your camera around, adjust it as you see fit. You can actually put different mounts here too. There it is. So you can put different mounts how you see fit. Really up to you. That's how I have it mounted, and it works really well for, you know, our personal use. And the suction cup's super strong. I know a lot of guys actually use this right outside their cars and video it like that with their sports cars. Super awesome videos, but man, whoo, I'd rather not lose my, you know, very expensive GoPro, right? Other accessories. So I have a little pouch. I bought the kind pouch here. I actually got this in Maui, I think it only cost me 20 US or something like that. It wasn't super expensive. I just liked it because it carries all my accessories. So let's talk about batteries. Like I said, you know, best thing to do is always to have additional batteries. If you're not going to buy anything else, you know, buy batteries. If you want to, you know, go on a budget because you just blew all your money on the really nice, you know, Hero4 Silver, it's okay. Just buy a 32 gig memory card. That's more than enough, but buy a good quality card and then invest the rest on accessories to complement your kit, because that's going to make the difference in, you know, not in convenience, really, to be honest with you. It's convenience, and it's the peace of mind of having, you know, the extra gear with you. So let's talk about that. Okay, so I actually stumbled upon this by accident. It was a recommended link from Amazon, and this is called a Smart Tree Kit. I'll post a link right below so you guys can take a look again at how much it costs and you know, that kind of stuff. But it comes with 2 additional batteries. So that's the GoPro batteries right here. They're a little bit beefier. This one's got 1290 milliamps, and I think the original GoPro is only about 1090 milliamps. So an extra 200 milliamps. You know, is it going to blow up your GoPro? No. It's not going to blow up your GoPro. It's not going to cook it. None of that crap, okay? It just because it's got more capacity, it still releases that power at an even, you know, consistent milliamps to make sure it feeds your GoPro properly without burning the circuitry in there. I have faith that this, you know, so far isn't going to be something that blows up my GoPro. I'd be really sad. But this is made by Smart Tree. So far, I've used the 2 batteries here plus a GoPro battery in conjunction together. And I gotta tell you, man, like this Smart Tree kit, for the price, you cannot beat it. It just cannot beat it. I think it was 45 bucks for the entire kit here that you see. And you got 2 batteries. You got an external charger for up to 3 batteries here, right? And it can charge all 3 batteries, including your original GoPro. So if you run out of juice and you burn through all 3 batteries throughout the day, just plug them all in and they'll all charge, and then they'll have an indicator light whenever it's ready for you. It charges a lot quicker than your GoPro itself, and I probably would recommend doing it through here as opposed to using your GoPro as a charger anyways. As far as specs, how long does it take to recharge? I don't know. Take a look. I think it's like 2.5, 3 hours, something like that, but take a look. It comes with a you know, cigarette USB slash kind of plug in here for the car. So if you are, you know, traveling for a long extended period of time, like we were in Maui, and you know, some days we're out for like a full day, this is great. It will charge your phone and it will charge your batteries for you. You just got to plug in the USB from here to here and you're good to go. And you get your wall charger as well. So this is a wall charger. It comes with an adapter here. So you just press this button and this piece comes out, and it is interchangeable with UK or European plugs, and it comes with a European plug as well, which is really cool. Just an added on feature, right? Pop it back in, there you go. That's the North American plug. And then there's 2 USB ports at the bottom here, and one can charge your phone and the other one can charge this particular kit, and it's got more than enough amperage and voltage should come up properly at this to feed everything you need there. So these are the extra batteries for my Sony A7R. So I keep them in here too. Everything's all in one, kind of like my accessory pouch. And it's got a little zipper here, okay? So let's talk about what's inside this little zipper for a second. This is the best investment. It looks like absolutely nothing. It's cheap, it's dirt cheap. It's like, I think it cost me $8 for this kit. So what is it? I'm gonna open my GoPro for you, and I'm gonna show you. Okay, so I'll open the GoPro here for you. I'm gonna remove the GoPro itself. Oh, I guess I don't need to. This thing just came out. Okay, this little pad. It's made of, I don't know, whatever. It's a very absorbent material. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what the hell it's made out of. It's finely cut. It's, you know, it's not bad in thickness wise, but it will actually go and sit under here for you, right underneath the GoPro. And it fits with any type of GoPro you have right now, whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 4. And it's a great tool. Well, what does it do? You know, if you're going to places like Mexico, especially where the humidity is fairly high, and you're going between, you know, really humid spot that's hot versus cold, you know, AC environments and whatnot, you get a lot of, you know, you get your lens fogging up. Well, this little guy right here is actually made to absorb any type of humidity on the inside. So not only is it good for your lens, so that it can stay clear while you're filming underwater or outside whenever you see fit, but also it's gonna help keep that GoPro of yours nice and moisture free. Moisture free. And it's reusable. That's the best part. So I have a ton of pads here because I left a few in the car and Maui, whatever. But this right here, all you need to do is you could just take it, and if you were like in a really, really hot country like I was, you just take one pad that's, you know, already wet, kind of, or moist or whatever, and put it on your dashboard, right on top of the dashboard where the sun hits. You know, go do your thing, you know, on the beach or whatever for a couple hours. By the time you get back into the car, that thing is dry. It's like it's been baked in, like it's been baking there the whole day. And speaking of baking, you can actually bake these. I don't know the instructions, don't quote me on it. Try not to set on fire. Use one of those little home bakers, not like your actual oven type of thing. But yeah, you can bake them and get the moisture out of it, and then you can put it back in and it's reusable 100%. I really liked it. None of my footage actually came back with moisture at the lens level. Fantastic. Could not be happier for the $8 you know, expense that I put into it. And all this is Canadian dollars, just so you know. And like I said, I'll put out the links so you guys can take a look, okay? That's pretty much it. So yeah, thanks guys. If you have any questions, fire me off an email or message or comment below. And click on subscribe. If you like the video, click on like. And thanks very much. Cheers. See you soon. Bye.